It has been 20 years since Arsenal won the league, and in this time, a lot has changed. Man United fell off and are currently on their 100th rebuild. Liverpool finally won the league after 30 years, and the little old Man City that nobody cared about 20 years ago
Hey, who it is?
are now a formidable team and everyone is scared of them. And as for Arsenal, they have been on a long walk to try to get back on top. And maybe, just maybe, this season might be the season where the mighty Gunners finally achieve this and get their hands on the most coveted trophy in England, the Premier League trophy, after 24 years. But before I indulge you with all the reasons why this might be Arsenal's season to finally win the league, let's take a short trip down memory lane to remind ourselves of how Arsenal even got to 20 years without winning the league. In the 2003-04 season, Arsenal, under the leadership of Arsene Wenger, made history and became the second club in English football history to go invincible. But unfortunately for them, this feat was quickly followed by a downward spiral. The club was forced to sell some of their key players like Patrick Vieira and Thierry Henry, just to name a few players, and struggled to replace them in the market due to the financial constraints the club was facing at the time. To add to this, the financial strengthening of clubs like Chelsea and Man City shifted the power dynamics in the Premier League, leaving Arsene Wenger and his boys on the outskirts and only being able to compete for top 4, which wasn't enough for a club like Arsenal. The post-Wenger era also brought its own challenges, with the club struggling to find the right managerial fit and rebuild a squad capable of competing at the highest level. But that wasn't until this man arrived. After years filled with frustration and heartbreaks, Mikel Arteta brought back the spark, hope, and belief in the Gunners community. The last 2 seasons has been a bliss for the Gunners, finishing second behind the juggernaut that is Man City on both occasions. But can this season be the season where Arteta's men outperform their last 2 seasons and finally break the 20-year drought and lift the Premier League trophy? Yes. And hear me out. Besides the third time is the charm BS, Arsenal has not shown any signs of regression. In their first challenging season, 2 seasons ago, they finished on 84 points with 5 points separating them and Man City. And they improved on this last season and only finished 2 points behind Man City on 89 points. To add to this, they had the best defense of the season, only conceding 29 goals. Coming into the season, they have strengthened their defense, signing one of the highly rated Italian defender, Riccardo Calafori. And by the time this video is being released, it has been rumored by credible journalists that they are looking to strengthen their midfield with the Spanish highly rated midfielder Mikel Arteta. And right now you're probably screaming at the top of your lungs telling me that they do not have a great attack. Well, they had the second best attack in the season last season, scoring 91 goals in the Premier League. So the attack situation can be debatable. And when we look at their opponent, which is Man City, they are not all perfect. Some of their key players like Kyle Walker and Kevin De Bruyne are aging. They can't keep John Stones fit. They have lost Julian Alvarez, and they haven't found someone that will deputize Rodri. To add to all of this, no team has done a 5-peat in the history of English football. With all the experience that Arsenal gained in the last 2 seasons, and with City's flaws being exposed, who says Arsenal can't match Man City or even surpass them this season? This could be the season where Arsenal finally get their hands on the Premier League trophy after 20 long years. Tell me what you think about this in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.